Hey guys, Jules here for WhatCulture.com, your big bad soy boy, and thanks to Raw last night, it is pretty much safe to say that the WWE has gone utterly mental. Now, usually the go-home show for Raw is one filled with surprises, crowd-popping moments, and good old-fashioned beatdowns, and last night was no exception. Yet, in amongst all the curb stomps and Finn Balor ruining the demon gimmick by sticking his tongue out like that, looking like a bloody member of Kiss, there was a segment that was so utterly delicious that I had to bring it to you guys right now. And that is that the WWE really has no idea how the police force actually work. Now, during the segment in which Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey had to team up to defeat the Riot Squad, aka the Job Squad 2.0, things devolved into a brawl as soon as the match was over, leading all three of the women to be arrested. Now, it was always destined to end in violence, but it turns out that the police force were the ones who took the absolute beating, as our blue bobbies were easily trounced by the women, each continuing on their own personal rampage. And by the way, shout out to Charlotte Flair hitting Ronnie with a forearm as hard as she's been pushed into the main event, by the way. Clearly, she's been taking elbowing lessons from Travis Brown. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Jules, you absolute ferret. If the police actually did their job, then it would be stun guns at dawn and quite possibly end up in a horrible sense. And yes, I agree, but it's the next segment which truly highlights how dumb the WWE think they are. They showed that Washington's finest thought it would be a good idea to put three women who have a history of violence with each other in the back of some police cars, unsupervised. Hell, they even thought that it'd be a good idea to put Ronnie and Becky in together and that the pair wouldn't kick absolute balls out of each other or smash their sugar glass windows. Lads, I don't think that those windows are real. A police car, I might add, that Ronda managed to steal. That's right, the handcuffed WWE Raw Women's Champion managed to hijack one of the police cars and drive it into another one before making a face like a smacked arse had been stung with nettles full of piss. In fact, Phil, can you just change the background, whatever it is at the moment, to a gallery with this face framed? That is a masterpiece. I'm so happy looking at that. But it's not even the best bit. No, the creme de la creme for me is Charlotte Flair. As not only does she batter the absolute crap out of Ronnie with the aforementioned elbow and a knee that looked so snug that I thought the pair would become one through fusion, but she was the best at the game of where's Charlotte? Where's Charlotte? Anyway, but she cropped up inside of a police car that this clever officer had apparently forgotten that she was in. Then she hopped in from off stage and began to knock 7 bells out of Ronda doing a little jig. And finally, when all the dust had settled and Ronda and Becky had been driven off, she just stood there without a car of her own. Don't worry, Charles, the match is going to be enough of a vehicle for you. So there we have it. Raw literally went insane. How insane? Well, on my Steiner scale, it is a solid 6 out of 7. Why 7? Well, because Meltzer broke the scales of wrestling, so I have to measure everything by that. Anyway, it was absolutely brilliant, and as a go-home segment, I am thoroughly pumped for WrestleMania. But there we go, guys. Just wanted to tell you how absolutely insane Raw was, especially this segment. As always, I've been Jules. You've been awesome. Never forget that. You can go follow me at RetroJ with a 0 over on Twitter. And just as a personal note, I hope you are treating yourself as well and as fairly as you possibly can. Being physically and mentally strong is very, very important, and it is your only duty to yourself. All right? Never forget that. I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye.